Bumblebee. Hey, 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 hey. Get up now. What's going on, moviegoers all over the world? My name is Ryan D, aka the Ryan680.
And I am Justin at Dose of Stir.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk. Movie Talk for movie fans, guys. This is ESPN of Movie Talk, guys. Movies out there, guys. I mean, we love doing this. We love it. Do you love it, Justin?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, we love talking about everything pop culture, movie related, guys, and this is amazing because, I mean, to start off right off the bat, I'm gonna say like this is our Bumblebee review, guys. If you actually clicked on the link, Bumblebee review, moviegoers, and why I'm gonna go on a little rant. Why the hell did they not start off the franchise with this movie? Why the hell did they not do that?
It's all right, man. You know, I mean, there's a lot
like, why?
There's a lot of franchises, man, that they
suck.
That they suck
in the beginning. Like, and then they let's regroup.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, wow. Like, this movie, guys, is wow. It's a great. I mean, it's funny because we always brag on the prequels, Star Wars. You know, it's just we brag. We talk bad about the prequel so bad, and for this one, I guess what do you call this? I mean, it's like a prequel.
No, it is a prequel.
It's a prequel, right? Yeah. So like, it's a prequel, and man, this was done very well, man. I mean, great job to Paramount, man. Like, man, y'all really hit the nail with this one, man. It was really good, done very well, and everything about it was great. I mean, I didn't go because going into the movie I was just like, everyone already had that bad taste, that bad flavor from the franchise already. What was the last Transformers? Last night?
Yeah,
last night. Oh my, like, yeah, that should have been the last movie. That's what it should have been titled, like the last movie. And before this, I loved the first Transformers, Shia LaBeouf, Megan Fox, and I loved the quotes and the charisma between both of them on camera. And I loved how, you know, just Shia LaBeouf was, you know, the nerd, and, you know, we know the story. But that was my very first one. Then after that, it just got worse and worse and worse. Same with you? Or what was your favorite Transformers movie? Out of all of them, if you had to pick one. I mean, yeah.
You know what? Extinction.
Okay.
Was
oh.
Just because
I would have thought that. I mean,
well, just because I had always wanted to see like Grimlock and everything.
Yeah.
I
forgot about
You know, in actual live action form.
Yeah. So guys, this movie's actually set in the 80s, man. 80s, where the music is everywhere, the culture's everywhere. And so on the run in the year of 1987, Bumblebee finds refuge in a junkyard in a small California beach town. California. Yeah, right?
Yep.
Charlie is actually the main star, which is Haley Steinfeld. And wow, man, she is phenomenal actress, man.
She is,
like,
yeah,
wow,
really.
Like, I mean,
she was a really good choice.
Yeah, like, this was a perfect choice. I felt like, because I mean, going into a movie like this, it's just, you need that strong lead role, and especially with because we were talking it over too. Like, I was all like, okay, this is a Bumblebee movie, yes, but this is a Haley Steinfeld movie, man. They shared the on-screen time so well, perfect. I love their chemistry together. And their character development for both of them was, oh my gosh, it was phenomenal, man.
Yeah, it was.
It was amazing. I love this, guys. If you ever if you ever want to pay attention to character development and beginning to end, this is the perfect example. I mean, they were so completely different people in the very beginning, and then all the way to the end, like, it just shows who you were. I mean, especially for Bumblebee, going through that. I mean, we actually. I mean, it's not really a spoiler alert. I mean, they did say it so many times. We actually get to hear his voice, guys, and it's great. I mean, I thought it was gonna be like,
no.
I was gonna be very like, I didn't want it to sound weird, but it's actually played by Dylan O'Brien, and I mean, just phenomenal work, guys. This is directed by Travis Knight, which I am so happy it wasn't Michael Bay. Like,
yeah, you know, like. When they first announced this movie, and I was like, oh great, another Transformers movie.
Yeah, exactly. Michael Bay again, ruining it.
But yeah, and then they're like, yeah, directed by Travis Knight. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
it's not Michael Bay.
John Cena, of course, was in there. I mean, they were tagging those names.
Yeah,
Bumblebee, John Cena, Haley Steinfeld, and Haley Steinfeld and John Cena. I mean, it was done very well. But I know you mentioned it. And go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
So, there was a couple things I did not like about the movie. You know, John Cena, I feel like they could have done somebody else than him. He's got very dry acting. He's got his movies, of course, that he's done. Where just like, good job. Blockers was good. That was a good one. I mean, you know, not a serious role, but I mean, you know, like a comedy role. That was a good role for him.
You can tell he's aging.
Yeah, but he's still fit. But like, I feel like, you know, him doing this serious role as somebody in the military, you know, like it's not.
You don't want it. You couldn't see it. But remember, what was his first movie?
His first movie?
His very first movie. I remember because it was done.
Movie?
Well, no.
Like his first
his first movie was the Marine.
Well, that was his first mainstream movie.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, and that was I think production was WWE, right? Wasn't it WWE? Yeah.
That was one of the better ones too. So. Yeah. But like his acting in this film was like. It was kind of dry.
Mediocre. It was it was very.
It was kind of like
dull.
It was kind of like, oh, that was lame.
Like you could have had someone else do it. You know, you need to pay a big timer like like a John Cena, because he's a very known name out there. It's a pop culture world. Everyone knows John Cena in the pop culture world, but. Yeah, I'm agree with you there.
Yeah, they could have brought back Tyrese, you know, from the original.
And see, and the funny thing is,
of course, prequel. Yeah.
And so, speaking of that, like we saw more. He didn't have too much screen time in it. But remember, this wasn't a like it was a Bumblebee movie. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's just in the Transformers movie, it showed a lot of the army people, like the main army Tyrese. It showed them a lot on screen, their characters, who they are. John Cena, we didn't. We just got him like probably total amount was probably like what 20 minutes, 15 minutes,
about
just about. And I agree with you there. They should have got. I mean, they could have got somebody else, but it was good. I think it was a marketing purpose. And saying like, "Hey, John Cena fans are gonna go see it," you know, and he's coming off the block with blockers, and so like maybe they'll be like, "Oh, now he's serious again. Let me go check it out," you know.
Yeah.
And man, Haley Steinfeld. We're actually on a Haley Steinfeld movies today. I mean, earlier today we saw Spider-Verse. Be sure to check that out on our review, guys. We saw Spider-Verse, and she was the voice of Spider-Gwen. I mean, she's everywhere right now. She's going out. Her and Zendaya are like phenomenal. I love them both.
Yeah.
I mean, they are great actresses right now. And keep up the work, ladies. And it's just phenomenal. And I know it was funny too, because I know Angela, my wife, she said it too so many times. I was just like. And that's how you get a woman to act. Like that's how that's the perfect role for a lead woman.
Yeah. See, the problem that I always had with
Michael Bay,
not just Michael Bay, the Transformers movies.
Yeah.
Was the way Michael Bay. I know it wasn't just him, but like the other people involved too. That
yes.
The two things I always disliked in the Transformers movies were it's too much stuff going on in the screens, like explosions, which they always give them crap for, and the over sexualization of women in his films, like The Last Night, for example, the first scene with the main girl, they make her look like if she's older, and it's like, and she's like 13, and I'm like, bro, like it wasn't only her, like she's like. That one model that wasn't even an actor, that she was in there.
Well, they did. I mean, pretty much.
Megan Fox and everything.
Megan Fox wasn't even considered an actress. She was a model.
Yeah, that's what I've always hated about the Transformers movie. Like, bro, like it's like they try and like oh, they're doing that whole term sex sells. So
sex sells, exactly. So,
but in this one, it was we didn't get that. There was like the visual effects of everything that was going on, the fight scenes, explosions, they weren't overdone. It was the right amount.
It was the right amount, exactly, and that's the way I felt. Also, let's go ahead and mention it too, because I am so psyched, guys, and I hope you are too, because it's not a spoiler alert. Obviously, we were gonna get little hints in here. I actually thought we are just gonna get like another tidbit, 3-5 minutes of it, but we actually got a good amount of Cybertron. Like, wow, I was ecstatic. Like right off the bat, we just get Cybertron. It's just amazing. I love it. We get a good like 10, almost 15 minutes of it, and I'm excited because we always get those little tidbits. Like in the first Transformers, you're all like, oh, like just small little hints, like memories, flashbacks, and I'm so happy we actually got a full scale of what it was. And I mean, we've gotten full scales. I mean, because to a certain degree though, but like we never got a full out war. Like it was happening, like actually happening, and it was just amazing. The visuals was phenomenal, man. Guys at Paramount, like y'all did a great job visual wise on here. It's funny though because when it comes to Paramount movies, they're really not good at visuals, but they're good with their Transformers visuals. I don't know what's the deal there, but yeah.
But yeah, nah, man. Oh, man, I was in love with seeing that. Yeah. It was like classic 80s.
Man. Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah.
I mean, you know, just the way that every character, I mean, like, you know, like everybody looked in there, you know, pinpoint to, you know, the not only to the classic 80s movie, but the little TV show that they had too. I was just like, oh, bro, it was fulfilling to see that.
Yes, like, man. It was so accurate. Honestly, it was accurate. It was so accurate. Yeah. This is the most accurate Transformers we ever got when it comes to the cartoon, like whatsoever. Like,
you know, in my honest opinion, if they want to be like, all right, what can we do to one up this movie? Let's get a prequel to this prequel, and let's do like a whole battle of Cybertron. Dude, no. I would.
No, so no humans. Right, obviously no humans, right? Yeah, no humans.
But you know, showing how the war started, you know what's going on and everything. Because if you see, we didn't see a lot of a lot of other.
I think with the depending how this movie does in theaters with the publicity and everything, because I overheard people eavesdropping on everyone's other conversations, the actual moviegoers out there, and everyone seems to have loved it. Yeah. Now, with that being said, should you make a sequel to this?
A sequel?
Yeah, well, I guess a sequel to prequel to like, I mean...
Another prequel?
Yeah, another prequel. To Bumblebee, because I mean, this movie's gonna get praise. It's gonna get high praise. I mean,
honestly, it's however they want to go in the direction of this. Because, you know...
What if Paramount's all like, oh, we'll just pretend they didn't happen, and we'll just make our own story. And, you know,
I'd be up for it.
Yeah, I mean, because
you know,
yeah,
I mean that'd be something that people would see. But you know, like honestly, they this is a good prequel.
Yeah. Was this the film that we deserved?
Yeah.
Right. I would say. I mean, because going into
this is a good redemption film, man.
Oh man, heck yeah! Revived the franchise all over again, and I felt like that's why I went on my rant. I was like, where was this movie? Like, what the hell? Like, they should have started with this movie. Like, because it's funny too. Because before the movie started, people were all like, "Oh, I hope this isn't directed by Michael Bay," and like, because a lot of people don't know, like, hey, Michael Bay's not involved in it whatsoever. And when you get him away, look how great it is. Yeah. I mean, he was the equation that had to be taken out. That was it, man. I mean, he needs to be taken out of there and he needs to do his own stuff that he always wanted to do, because Paramount was all like, oh, we'll back up more money, and then you know, it just they just felt like explosions was necessary at the time.
Yeah, the whole franchise was dying, man. And then, you know, for them to bring on Mark Wahlberg to try and revive it and everything, it just did not work at all. He was a great actor and everything. But, I saw what they were trying to do. They saw that, you know, there was a dip in, you know, the revenue that they were getting from this whole franchise. Yeah. So they're like, let's throw in a mainstream actor, you know.
Yeah. So rate 1 out of 10. What are you gonna rate this? I'm gonna give this a solid 9.
Think so? Okay. Yeah. I was gonna give it an 8.
An 8? Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna give it a solid 9 just because I loved how now. Oh, I'll ask later. I'll ask at the end of the show. But what were you gonna say though?
No, I mean, well, you know, like I give it an 8 because it's still a good film. You know, the you know, just seeing everything that was pretty pinpoint. You know, when it came to like, you know, being in the 80s and everything. You know,
that was awesome.
Seeing that was pretty nice.
The scene that was most famous of the 80s in the movies, guys, was they did show a scene from The Breakfast Club.
Oh yeah.
Said, hey, and then Bumblebee learns it. Spoiler alert: Bumblebee learned it. That was awesome.
You know, I did like that and everything. Mm-hmm. Of course, the reason why I didn't give it an 8 was because I felt like there was a lot of cheesy lines and everything.
Oh, okay, good.
John Cena.
What was the cheesy line? What was the most cheesiest line that you did not like?
If you remember, the one at the end where that one guy, he comes on his bicycle, and then he goes up to John Cena, just like he goes, he you know, like, oh yeah, about the robots and everything. Mm-hmm. And John Cena goes, well, we already saved the world. He's like, oh, can you call my mom? You know, that was pretty cheesy. Like, I'm just like, Like that's not something you say.
Exactly.
Like, bro.
No, yeah, said it.
Preach it. There was a couple of other cheesy lines in there.
But that was the one that stuck out to you the most. Yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Hey, it's gonna be there. I mean, we're gonna see those cheesy lines. We're gonna see them because that's supposed to, it's supposed to keep the balance of the film, because you don't want it to be all depressed. You don't want it to be like maybe we don't know how Avengers is gonna be, but like all depressed mode. But yeah, so like it just. I felt like the cheesiness kind of needs to be there, but I was too in love with the movie so much that I pretty much ignored it. And I
mean, either they meant to do that or
they meant to do that. They meant to do that. They meant to do that.
But
they meant to do that, and it was horribly done. Yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna say it's great look on the visuals, man. So well done, guys. Thank you so much, Paramount, for giving us this visual effects. I mean, phenomenal. Haley Steinfeld was a perfect choice. This was a Haley Steinfeld movie. Like it should have been Bumblebee and Haley Steinfeld. Like literally, like it's just been called that. Like it's
sitcom.
Just right. Just the adventures of Haley Steinfeld and Bumblebee. Oh, there you go, man. Yeah. Was this, so this what do you call it? Crap. You would recommend this movie?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good movie, man. I'll say it over and over. It's a very good movie.
Yeah.
They took a lot of good steps into this and everything. Good choice in director. Main actress, of course.
Yeah.
Other secondary actors and actresses too. They were pretty good.
Yeah.
It was good. Honestly, it was a lot. I went in there with low expectations.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Everybody did.
Because I was just like, it's gonna be another one of these films. But it went from this and like.
Exactly. I felt the same way for you there.
I really do recommend.
And now this is gonna get people talking about Transformers, guys. It's gonna get everyone going again. Be like, okay, they're gonna be thinking about Transformers in a good mindset now, because before it was just like, great, another one. Like, do we need it? Do we need it? Do you remember the last one? Oh my! So yeah, I'm gonna say it to moviegoers out there, Transformers lovers. Be sure to check this movie out, guys. I mean, this is a phenomenal movie. It's really great in theaters, guys. Holiday season's just kicking it right now, man. Kicking it with the great movies right now. Would you buy this movie?
I don't buy movies.
Oh, that's right. Oh man, I'm gonna buy this movie, and I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it with the complete set of all the Transformers. Sadly,
if they do,
if they do, maybe they'll just be like, yeah, that's not happening.
Before we actually end this off, one thing I want to do, and of course, spoiler alert. When it's towards the end of the movie and they show Bumblebee taking off on the San Francisco Bridge, and he meets up with Optimus Prime. It's the classic
Optimus Prime. Yeah,
in the Freightliner truck. It was, I don't know. I was all like, oh.
Yeah, that's amazing. That shows respect, entourage for the franchise, for the cartoon, for everything, for any Transformers fans out there. And I know there's a lot of them, guys, and it's just, y'all gonna love this. It pays so much tribute towards that. And which it's funny too, because I love that so much. It's funny how, because I saw a meme, and it was the old. I mean, obviously, it was the picture that they took of this one, and then they did the Michael Bay version, and they're all like, "This is in the '80s, and this happened." Like, it just like, how did this happen?
Oh, yeah.
It's so bad. Because I mean, to begin with, I didn't mind the way Optimus Prime looked, but going more into detail of it, just like I didn't like the way he looked.
Yeah.
In the mic,
I mean, I know that they were trying to do like a kind of like a modern day twist to it and everything, but
they should have stayed to the classics.
Yeah,
they should have. I mean, that's the perfect way to start off a series. I mean, any TV show, if it has already a background or a comic book, it's just, you got to start off with the classic. I mean, you have to with the main topic at least. I mean, you have to start off with the main stuff, with the main story at least. You know, and not change like the whole costume up. Don't make it, if the costume's red, don't make it yellow. Like, it just, you can't do that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Give us a thumbs up if you like our review, guys, and hit that subscribe button. And as always, I'm your host, Ryan D. You can hold Ryan680.
And I am Justin, add dose of stir.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk. Movie Talk for movie fans, guys. And thank you for making us a part of your day.